Today's music Q92. I'm Nicolina, your midday diva. Today's a little different. I have a new guest in studio. We're still going downtown and beyond with the diva, but this time with my very personal friend Kelly Piero. She's with the Canton Regional Chamber of Commerce, and they are in charge of basically everything Enshrinement Week. And Kelly, you are now taking the place of Mike, and he said because it's Kelly, I'm not so sad about it, but usually, he'd be crying in a corner somewhere.
I told you not to tell him, but then I did text him on the way here, and he said, anything for you guys. So.
I told him, I go, listen, we are running out of time. We need to talk enshrinement. I'll see you next week. So we got to do what we got to do.
That's called a good partnership.
That is. So welcome to the show. This is your first time here, I think, live and in the flesh.
I can't believe it. We've been running spots. We've worked with you guys for years, and I appreciate you bringing us on.
Thank you. So if you would like to watch along, you can go to Facebook right now, Q92 Radio, and you can follow along there. The reason Kelly is here today, we're going to let you know about all of the events that you can buy tickets to that maybe you think, oh, we don't have access to. This is only for the big wigs, or this is only for maybe family and friends of the enshrinees. No, you have access to this. And then we're going to talk about all the wonderful things that the Canton Regional Chamber of Commerce has teamed up with us to give away to you on air here at Q92. So Kelly, which event should we jump into first?
Well, we kick off with some of our large free events. We have the community parade on July 23rd, and that's always a fun one because you see people There's a lot of kids, community organizations. That's downtown Canton, Sunday, late afternoon, 2:30. That's a fun one to come to, but then really the Enshrinement Week festivities, everything starts rolling at Balloon Classic at Kent State University at Stark, and that kicks off on Friday, July 28th. And this year we have a number of special treats, but I guess the one real big one that the community is excited about is the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Oh, okay. So the ones we literally see on the commercial are going to be here in Canton.
In the flesh, the iconic Clydesdales. So you'll not only see these grand full hitching performances at Balloon Classic, but they're actually going to stay on campus for 2 full weeks, in addition to some appearances out throughout Stark County. So we actually put the full schedule up today online, and you can find that at hofef.com. And that may change, but go ahead and check that out. Every day there's a different, they're called one-horse shows. The full hitchings, though, will happen Friday and Saturday at Balloon Classic, and then again at the Grand Parade on Saturday, August 5th.
Okay, that's going to be pretty cool because as we were chatting before we even got on air, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I need to stop at one of those locations. Well, wait, can we say that they're going to be at the actual Kent Stark State area the whole week or 2 weeks?
That's where they're going to be stabled. So they move in on July 24th, and then they'll be stabled there. Viewing hours are open 7 to 7 p. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
You're going. The other really cool thing about Balloon Classic this year is we have gotten asked for years, can you take a balloon ride? And finally, this is the year. We have tethered rides. You can pre-purchase it, which is basically a fast pass. Secure your space in there. If weather's bad, you do get your refund. So it's kind of a win-win situation there. Nothing to lose. It's your chance to go up in a hot air balloon. Each basket takes up to, I think it's 5 or 6 people. So you can actually bring your family, your friends, make it a whole experience.
Okay. And where can they sign up for that?
That's all also at hofef.com. Just go to the Balloon Classic page and you'll find a link there.
Okay. I need to tell my parents. I feel like they need to go do this because I've done the real ride with the media flight and it really, truly was. I was freaking out. But when I actually got into the air, it was smooth sailing. We had a great pilot. And I was like, this is magical. This is awesome. This is like a bucket list thing.
It's a bucket list thing. And I know how you are. You're real nervous.
Yeah.
There might have been like a shot or a White Claw involved.
Might have been a little mimosa involved. I don't know.
But the tethered ride is a magical experience, too. I actually did one last year because we were grounded for wind in the morning for the media flight. And I went up with Henry Rosenbaum, who was flying the Hall of Fame balloon. And it was really, really cool. It's just another one of those experiences that you have the opportunity to do right here at Kent State Stark during Balloon Classic as a part of this enshrinement festival, schedule of events. So
And who can say that they've
who
done
can
that?
say that they've done that?
Not a lot of people. And it's actually really affordable. Can we say the price?
Yeah, it's $35.
$35 for a tethered balloon ride with your family. And I think it's like a half an hour experience or something like that.
I don't know all the details of it, but it's not an experience to be missed. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
And then you it's kind of like even better because you don't have all the anxiety of actually flying across the city and like, oh my God, am I going to go down or am I going to make it through this?
Well, and to be honest, you get to stay at Balloon Classic after and enjoy. There's New Wave Nation Friday night, Colby Oakley, a Nashville recording artist, on Saturday. There's
Fireworks on Saturday.
fireworks. We have the Night Glow on Friday, and I mean, obviously, the balloon launches. Each night. So you get to stay around the fun, and kind of that's the cherry on top of your experience that weekend. So.
I love that. And we're going to get into what you can win, but I'm just going to tell you right now. That's one of the things you can win here at Q92. But if you don't win, $35, boom, it's yours. HOFEF.com. Okay. What should we get into? The round table?
I think you mentioned about the tickets. I think there is this misconception in the community that these events aren't for our local people here. They're for out-of-towners. And that's just simply not the case. I experienced the Gold Jacket dinner last year, and it was one of those moments where I was like, I feel like if you are from Stark County, this is something that should be on your personal bucket list.
Yeah.
Whether you're a sports fan or not, especially if you're a sports fan, my husband, he just would have died if he would have sat there and experienced these football legends around you, and they create this really powerful gauntlet. Each one is called up one by one. They create this gauntlet, which each of the new enshrinees walks through, and they get their moment, and they give hugs to all these guys, and it's really incredible. Like, it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. But that's especially one where people think maybe you have to be grandfathered in, to get your ticket. And we have limited tickets available, but we do have them, and you can get on now. Check those out. The other one that I think Q92 listeners make the best guests at are the fashion show luncheon. Like, how fun. We, a couple years ago, started the outdoor mimosas and market shopping.
Thank you for that. Again, we circle back to the mimosa.
But it's just, it adds to the experience. You come out with your girlfriends. I have a couple of my best friends coming this year bringing their daughters. And I can totally see this being something that they do year after year, with their girls, and then beyond that. So it's really creating a tradition here locally. If you only attend one event and that's your Hall of Fame festival, experience, so be it. If you make a whole schedule for yourself and what works, pair the fashion show luncheon on Friday with the Canton Causeway Grand Parade on Saturday morning. The Clydesdales will be there kicking off the parade, and they're really our grand marshal unit. And it's gonna be fabulous. We have more than 200,000 people along that 2-mile route.
Oh my goodness!
And Melissa Coltis on our team has really done a fantastic job this year of doubling the floats that we have in that.
So it's doubled them. How did you do that, Melissa?
A lot of hard work. I hear her every day. But in reality, it's her talking to our local organizations, some national companies that really had a spotlight on Stark County. And okay, how can you be involved in these events? How can you get your employees excited about, teaming up together and getting creative about your float and walking in that together? You walk down that route, and I've done it when I worked at Kent State for a number of years. You walk down that route, and there's people yelling out your name, and you're part of making memories for millions of people, through this festival. And those floats, Colin Boyd, who oversees our events department, she talks about, bringing back the grandeur of the parade. And I feel like we've done that. And this year I'm really excited for people to see it.
Oh my gosh.
That's Stark County's largest free event.
Yeah.
We say that it's the 5th largest parade in the nation. It's something spectacular.
And again, big bravo to the Canton Regional Chamber of Commerce, because you really are working hard, and it's a great group of people. And for those of you that don't realize, they're the ones behind all the magic, most of it, except for like the game,
right?
Which
the game and the enshrinement, you know, and then we have fabulous partners around the community who get involved and have, the Hall of Fame Village is having their Fun Fest. The hall themselves has, some activations on campus before and after these events, but really this schedule we put so much blood, sweat, and tears into because it's part of making our community vibrant. And, it's a point of pride for all of us.
Yeah.
So
this is
I think,
it's our Super Bowl.
It's our Super Bowl.
it
Make
is.
an effort and come out and enjoy it.
So let's give that website again. This is where you can see the schedule of events. This is where you can buy tickets. Again, they are still available at hofef.com. Should we get into what we're going to have to give away just because we were kind of touching on some of those main events?
Yeah.
So you're going to want to listen to Q92. We did this last year. Jake was a part of it. Jake's going to be there again. We're going to give away VIP seating to the parade. You're going to have a spot. You're not going to have to worry about putting your chair out the night before and hoping that it's, still there and someone didn't take your spot.
I don't think you're allowed to sleep in your chairs anymore. That used to
did they
happen.
stop that?
I think they did. There's, we tightened up the rules a little bit, but yes, people definitely still stake out their spots along that route. It's a long route, but you guys have a prime spot.
Yeah, you're going to have a prime spot. You're also going to have prime parking, and Jake's going to be there taking care of you. So be listening for that. We're going to have tickets to the parade and parking. We're also going to have that tethered balloon experience that we're going to be giving away. So that's going to be awesome. And we're going to have tickets to the Enshrinees Roundtable, which is, again, available for purchase, hofef.com. But if you can't, don't worry, Q92's got you. And last but definitely not least, this is kind of our thing. And we did a really awesome, which, it's like finally it dawned on us. We're like, why don't we do a nice table of listeners at the fashion show with me? And that's exactly what we did. And I had mothers who brought daughters, and it was like the beginning of a new tradition. So you're absolutely right. We're going to do that again. We're going to have a whole table. Thanks again to the Canton Regional Chamber of Commerce at the fashion show. So we're getting you almost everywhere.
Yeah, and outside of the mimosas and market at the fashion show, I was just thinking we have a couple other new elements that I think people are going to be really excited about. Amon Ali from Cleveland, she's a fashion designer, really focused on diversity in both her models and her fashions. She's going to have an exclusive scene this year, so it's going to be very unique for Canton and really, upscale and bringing that element. And then some really fantastic entertainment. Humble G the Fiddler will be down.
I know. I'm excited for this.
Yes. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. This is the 60th year. The fashion show, I think most people don't realize, is one of the inaugural events. So the year that the hall opened, the first class of Enshrinees, the fashion show happened. And we have the first chairwoman from that event in 1962. B. McPherson will be with us that day.
Wow.
She's 101.6, she told me
earlier
gosh. This week. I had lunch with her, yes. So she's going to be there Monday. When I had lunch with her, she was wearing her Armani button-up shirt, real pretty.
She's a queen.
Color. She's a queen. So she'll be there, and it gives you chills kind of seeing that, seeing what this legacy of fashion, is.
And to see the women behind the men. It's really special to see them because this is it's like exciting. It's vibrant. We have fun. It's like a girls' party. And to see these beautiful women that, have to take care of the family, have to be without their spouse, and have to be that, I always say, behind every, what is
Something
that?
About a crown.
The crown. There's the head connected to the neck. You get it.
Oh, the neck and the head.
Yeah.
And that's a good point. The Hall of Famer wives, they get their moment during this fashion show, and they're in attendance, and they get to walk across stage, and you get to see their personalities.
Yes.
And I think that's what's
it
really,
shines
really cool.
Through.
Yeah, it does shine through. So that, we have lots of local celebrities, including all of our guests. So it'll be great. And a great lunch, of course.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so is there anything that we have left unsaid that our people need to know?
Well,
Roundtable.
A little bit about Roundtable.
Yeah, why don't you talk a little bit about what
that is? I think a lot of people don't know about the Roundtable. It's kind of on the end of our festival schedule, and it is such a special event. It's really that unscripted conversation. The enshrinement's over, their big glamorous parties are over, and they come together for this final roundtable moment in the middle of the stage. Steve Weish is the moderator from NFL Network, and you hear these stories between the guys, kind of locker room talk, and every eye is on them, every ear is listening to these stories, and I feel like those are the moments that make it. And you really they're relaxed, and it's just that personal, unscripted moments that is a nice, we say round out your weekend with the roundtable. So
I like that.
Yes.
And there's a good chance you can meet all of these enshrinees because I've seen people go and like share all their photos, and they're
Yeah.
just like right
I
next to
know.
each other. I'm like, okay, full access.
Right.
So I
For
mean,
a couple of thousand of your friends, it is very intimate. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, you want to visit hofef.com for an entire list of enshrinement festival activities, events, and you can buy your tickets there. And of course,
Yep.
be listening to Q92 for everything enshrinement, courtesy of the Canton Regional Chamber of Commerce. And Kelly, I think we should kick things off. Why don't we get our first two lovely ladies that are going to be at the fashion show luncheon? Let's do that.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to take caller number 5 right now, 330-450-9292. It's happening on Friday, August
4th.
August 4th.
Yep.
So you've got to be available in the morning until early
About 1 o'clock.
afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah. So plan on the mimosas, I think like 10 o'clock. It's like 10 to 1.
Yeah, we actually open just before 10, and then we go in for lunch at 11. So,
Yep. So we definitely want you to
Just
be available.
Make a day out of it.
Yes. So you get to bring someone with you. Call us up right now. Caller number 5, 330-450-9292. Hi, who's this?
Tab Nestor.
Tab, have you ever been to the fashion show yet for Enshrinement Week?
I have not.
Okay, Tab, you're in, girlfriend. We're making you a winner.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So, Kelly, tell Tab what she's going to be getting with this wonderful prize.
So definitely get an outfit ready.
Yeah.
Grab a girlfriend and make your plans. Kind of carve out the day. You'll get there in the morning, and we'll have market shopping, mimosas, photo booth. We have a podcast going on our side of things, and then you'll go in for lunch, and then the show starts. And
Yep.
It's showtime.
And I'm going to be there too,
Awesome.
Tab Nestor. So I think
Can't wait to see you.
I'm trying to make my schedule work. So congrats, and we'll see you at the fashion show.
Yay, can't wait.
Just tell everyone what's your favorite station.
Q92, of course.
It's that simple. All you need to do is listen, and we're going to get you into some of the best events during the Enshrinement Festival here in Canton, Ohio. Thanks to the Canton Regional Chamber of Commerce. We love you. Thank you, Kelly. If you don't know Kelly, you're missing out, and you really should, but I know a lot of people do.
You can meet me soon. We have about a week left to get your tickets for all these great events. So hop on, browse the schedule, and get tickets for the events that work for you and your group.
Absolutely. HOF Q92ef.com. Hop on there. We're going to see you and be listening to Q92 to win.
Thanks,
I love
Q92.
you.
Love you too.
Thank you. The weather outside